Hey guys, guess what video I'm doing tonight? Well, today, I'm not really doing much. I'm just kind of sitting here thinking what I'm gonna do tomorrow. See, sometimes if I don't do a video on Sunday, I'm usually thinking about what am I going to do the next day. Sometimes me and Ani just sitting there like, oh, you should do this, or oh, you should do that. But Tuesday is Xenoverse. So again, I will pull myself away, kids, as hard as I can, away from the game, just for like a good 30 minutes, and I'll pull something together. But I'm gonna do a review, and I'm gonna have to do the review by playing the whole story, and there'll be update videos on the GT arc, which I am getting because I am also getting the season pass. So here's how the review is going to work. I'm going to review the main game and then the DLC. And there's also something called a prequel saga, which I'm going to read, which I'm going to talk about. But you know what? I feel like it's about time for me, Mr. Bugsy No Name, to actually talk a little bit about Argos's backstory, and because in my story he actually did get wished away by Shenron after the fight between the Arcosians, which I call them Ice Gens because a friend of mine, a lot of people call them Ice Gens, and I just kind of settle with that. But I guess I could call them Arcosians or whatever. But basically, it's just a big old long fight of, because there are a lot of Arcosians, basically still alive. And they made an army in the story to attack Earth. Frieza's mother basically wanted to do it for revenge because, as we all know, Frieza and King Cold got killed by Trunks. And I can make so many jokes about King Cold. And I'm not really going to do that because Dragon Ball Z in a nutshell made the most perfect joke about King Cold, and I'm not gonna do any jokes about him. But really, I guess towards the end of the series, the end of his story, really, he just Argos really lightens up a little bit more. He starts to act a little bit like me, just a tad bit. The part of me that's the part of me that can be really fucking cocky in a fight. Again, I guess it's one of my better traits, or somewhat of my better traits, I guess. But he acts a little bit like me. It's like, he basically looks at Frieza, which is like, yeah, that's Frieza's mother. And it's again, it was either gonna be Freezy or Chilled, but Chilled got used later as Frieza's ancestor or grandfather or whatever. It's really quite weird, because she was gonna be named Chilled, but I thought Freezy. Get it, Freezy. Cooler. King Cold. Stuff like that. I just thought it'd be nice. I just thought it'd be funny. But anyways, so as they're fighting, he's like, one of your kind killed my husband. I'm like, and freaking Argos is like, do you know how flamboyant your husband actually technically is? Like, he actually starts joking with some of the villains, kind of like, what I would probably do in that situation. Like, I kind of lightens up. But he can still be the serious Argos that most people knew, what I made him to be. But he cracks a few jokes here and there. Fights with her and does the most awesome, epic move in his story and in his timeline, which is called the Ascend Kamehameha. And you're probably wondering, what the crap is the Ascend Kamehameha? Well, it's basically when you're in Ascend mode. Ascend mode was like, in a sense, his version of Super Saiyan God. Because back when I wrote the stories, Super Saiyan God wasn't even a thing. It didn't even exist yet. So, there, that is. So, he actually finished her off with that attack. And it was so awesome. Then Shenron, he heard a little voice from Shenron in his head going, You are summoned elsewhere. Argos, second prince of planet Vegeta. Oh, I never really did explain that, did I? King Vegeta had one side of planet Vegeta where he ruled, and Argos and the rest of the Kuro clan had the other side of planet Vegeta where they ruled. Basically, Civil War broke out, and that's kind of how it happened. It's kind of how Super Saiyan Gods were kind of technically made. But I said they found out some way to beat King Vegeta's forces back to their side. But the Kuro clan and the rest of the Saiyans that were loyal to the Kuro clan that were good and didn't want to do the shit that other Saiyans do left the planet. Right before Frieza attacked. But that's not either here nor there, and he was the second prince because Artemis was technically the brother or second. Actually, no. He was the second cousin of King Vegeta. And basically, yeah. So that's how that happened. Yeah. So basically, Shenron calls on him and says, "You second son of Planet Vegeta, they need you." And pretty much at the end of it, he says to Vegeta, "I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Your father would be proud of the warrior that you become. You know what? I am proud of you, and I do respect you now. You're no longer that Prince Brat I used to beat the ever living shit out of. You are now a true warrior in my eyes." Which is funny because I looked at basically the mentor battle with Vegeta, and at the end of the mentor mission where you train or spar with Vegeta last, he's like, "You are a true warrior in my eyes," which is kind of weird because again, that's something I did in my little story. So basically, yeah. That was actually pretty good because throughout the story, him and Vegeta never really saw eye to eye, and he did see Vegeta as an equal, and that is what basically he was proud of. He was proud of Vegeta actually kind of pushing aside his pride and actually being the hero he kind of always knew Vegeta could be if he wasn't such an ass. His words I made him say, not mine. And, he never really had any love interests, so he never had a love interest, so it's kind of easy for him to leave. It's kind of easy for him to leave. he did train Pan, and I think I did have Pan like have a kind of little crush on Argos. At this point, he actually had a beard. At this point in the story, he was actually kind of... Again, you couldn't really tell how really old he really was. I mean, that seems to be a theme with me, isn't it? My character's not really... Well, they don't look like they aged today, but they are pretty old. Straight up. That's the theme with me anyway. So basically, he gets called away. Everybody says goodbye. Pan kind of, and this is weird. This was weird even for me in my little thing. I actually had Pan, kiss Argos. Like he goes like, well, there's something I can say that actually happened. It actually will pour into my side story I have with Argos, because yes, I'm making my own little side story with it. And when he meets Pan, it's kind of going to happen again, or it's going to be the same Pan from his universe, I forget. I don't know what I'm going to do with that, but it's going to be something. Deadpoolzilla, you're freaking reviewing Scooby-Doo straight to DVD movies. What's wrong with... Bugsy, what's wrong with Scooby-Doo straight to video movies? Nothing, it's just weird. But let me just do this video on it, okay? Alright, you're gonna see it anyway. Yeah. I'm just saying, I'm spoiled now because the Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated was the better story. It questioned why the gang is always together. It questioned a lot of things, and it brought a lot of things to the table. It actually showed that Scooby-Doo can be fucking serious if it wants to be. But no, people didn't like that because it was too much Scooby-Doo, they said. Oh, I'm talking about that in a minute. This is only just like a quick little overview, but I'm talking about that in a minute. So, basically, Argos will find himself in Toki City, and he will fight the younger version of Vegeta, and he's gonna love it. He's gonna enjoy it. He's gonna be like, oh, I never got the chance to do this. Let's go look. It said I never got the chance to do this. Although, I do respect my Vegeta from my timeline, because he actually did prove it. I never got to beat old Vegeta when he came to Earth. So this is going to be kind of rare for me. This is going to be fucking rare for me. And it's going to be out of that respect that he's going to kind of say to Krillin, spare him, because I've seen... He doesn't really say he's from a different time, but he says, I've seen Vegeta's potential. And let's just say he's going to be an asset to you later. That's all I gotta say. And then Krillin will probably go he killed our friends. You'll see. You'll see. But basically, it just leads up to freaking... It leads up to you-know-who. It leads up to you-know-who being in Xenoverse. And yes, he's more like his kind of wisecrackery version of himself, and I kind of like this version of him. I did like the serious version when I first started out with him, but I feel like he's more of a character that he's a little bit more than just that character that was silent and always fought silent, which technically in the game he's kind of going back to that, But yeah, he is going to have a voice, and it's going to be beautiful. He doesn't have his British voice that I wanted in They had an Ultimate Tenkaichi, which I actually thought kicked ass, but, whatever. Hey, he's going to be cool. And if you guys want to come down and fight him on PlayStation 3, I know some of you are going to be like, why are you getting a PlayStation 3 version? Because I'm waiting to get a PlayStation, because I'm going to get a PlayStation 4, but I want Batman Arkham Knight to be the first thing I freaking play. Is that so wrong? So, okay. Now that that's out of the way, I've talked about Dragon Ball Z for Sunday. You probably are not going to hear me over all the snoring, but I'm going to try anyway. So, you guys want to know what I feel about freaking Scooby Mystery Incorporated? I love it! The way they did everything, even Velma's character, which I kind of hated. God dang, why did they make Velma into such a bitch? I don't understand why that was such a freaking thing. Yeah, let's have Velma hot for Shaggy's boner, and also let's make him hot. Let's make her hot for Shaggy's penis. I mean, it's obvious that, like, seriously, in the first episode, it was obvious to me that they were banging. You know, they leave Scooby eating some Scooby snacks and they go somewhere. I mean, seriously, watch that first episode of Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated. Look at Velma in the eyes and tell me that I am not seeing that. Seriously, watch that episode again on Netflix. Look me in the eyes and tell me I'm wrong. You know, I just don't like the fact that Velma got turned into a big old freaking bitch that hated Scooby just because him and Shaggy hang out. They're friends, Velma. You've always known this, and it's connected to a pup named Scooby-Doo. It literally is. Like, Scooby-Doo, where are you? And that's connected with that. So Velma does love Scooby, and or did, and now she's like all irritated by him because Shaggy chose Scooby over her. I'm like, Velma, you're the most smartest motherfucker here. You should know that Shaggy and Scooby are always going to be together. That's them. That's what they are. It's like if people tried to split up freaking me and I was like, Mario, you can't do it. You really fucking can't. Like, honestly, seriously, you can't do it. You know, it's just, it's kind of mind-boggling that this character that I respected, and he's also fantasized about her a lot. Shut up, Bonnie. That didn't happen. Oh yeah, it did. It totally did. I remember. I'd go in your room, and you'd be like spanking it to a freaking poster of Velma. You're like, oh Velma, shut up, Bonnie. Shut up. You don't know that. I was there. You gave that freaking poster your money shot. You're like, shut up, Bonnie. Oh, since we're talking about freaking who masturbated on what poster, let's talk about the poster you always had in your room. Oh, let's then. Didn't you have a poster of Honey Cutie in your room that you would routinely make out with? Okay, I don't like what you're insinuating there, Bugsy. How I'd routinely make out with it. Yeah, I kind of see it as routinely. Like, you'd be like, oh, Honey Cutie, you're the kind of girl that makes my heart stop. Stretch yourself and work it out, show it even better. You're the one I call my honey. Come on, baby girl, show me what you got. You would fucking remember that, wouldn't you? Oh yeah, I would, because you used to do that all the time. So really, you getting drunk and singing Honey Cutie was not a freaking surprise to me. Actually, do you think you could sing for us right now? Why I talk about before I talk about more about Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated? I'll let you talk about Mystery Incorporated and I'll sing it at the end. Alright. Okay, Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated, I really did enjoy, and it's like no one enjoyed it because they were all sick of Scooby-Doo. But if they would have just sat down and watched it, I think it would have done better. I think there would have been more seasons. But since it did so piss poor with people, it really didn't do so well. And I hated that. Because it was, this show actually made me excited for Scooby-Doo. Something that hasn't really been a thing. I've always loved Scooby-Doo, but, it was always kiddie and campy, but Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated was fucking dark. People would die. The old Mystery Inc. had a freaking parrot that was just a fucking mastermind. It was pulling mostly all the fucking strings and everything. Oh my god, it was beautiful. Oh my god. Everything. Even the chick that was the voice of the live action Velma, which they called Hot Dog Water, was awesome too. I was like, first I heard Hot Dog Water's voice, I'm like, no they didn't. Oh no they fucking didn't. Oh no, that's awesome. They even did an homage to all the other copies of the Scooby-Doo formula in the Hanna-Barbera library, like Jabberjaw, freaking Speed Buggy, Captain Caveman, and freaking chicks. I was like, what is Captain Caveman? Oh, I see why Captain Caveman's with those chicks. Oh, they want it. They want his cave D. I see. I think that's how KD Jr. got made. I see. But I'm just messing around. But personally, I know a lot of you were sick of Scooby-Doo, and I'm telling you, it's out on Netflix. Watch it, people. See what I've been seeing. Oh my god, you will be pleasantly surprised when watching this series. It's not like the straight-to-DVD Scooby-Doo movies. No, it's something else completely different and new, and it's just so fun. It makes me wonder why no one else didn't feel the way I felt about it. And it's because people didn't really feel like this Scooby-Doo thing was anything special. But god dang, watch this video. Watch this video and know that freaking Watch Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated, and you will not be disappointed, or you will not feel sorry about it. So now, I turn it over to Mr. used to be a part of the Cutie Honey Fan Club. I swear to God, Bugsy, why? You wanted to do it. You said you would do it anyway, so fine. Jesus. I hate you, you know that? I really hate you, big brother. Like, really, I honestly fucking hate you. Oh, don't worry, Cookie, just sing it. Quit calling me Cookie. That's your nickname and stuff. Fuck, I'll go ahead and sing it. Yeah, go sing it on and go sing it like you normally do. By yourself. Fine. Really good, never have what you got to offer. Shut yourself and work it out, show me you're the one who got some honey. Come on, baby girl, show me what you got. Say you love me, but don't you ever break my heart. Intoxicate me when you know ecstasy, and remember dance apart. Oh no, baby, take it easy. I need flash. I I knew you'd sing it. Shut up, Bugsy. Shut up. This is already freaking embarrassing enough. I don't care. This is fun. I shouldn't have you sing a lot more embarrassing shit. Fine.
Showing off the curves like a star looking groovy. Standing even hotter than the chicks in the movies. You're the one guys got the honey. Come on, baby girl, show me what you got. Say you love me, but don't you get the wrong idea. Honey, how good you're meant to see. Sorry, baby, say I'm no, baby, take it easy.
Honey flesh. Well, Bugsy, I'm done, and I'm going to be in my room, and, don't come in. Like, at all. Like, seriously. At all. Like, honestly, honestly, man, don't come at all. Dude, really? You still got that fucking poster, don't you? I mean, it should be like wrinkly and, like, just covered in your spooge, from the 90s, and it should be covered in your splooge. Like, I'm saying, it looks disgusting and rancid. Oh God, go do your thing, man. I made myself sick describing that to myself. Hey, I'm gonna sing it one more time because I know it's gonna make you uncomfortable now.
When the devil never had what you got to offer, put your stuff and work it up, showing even better. You're the one guy's got the honey. Come on, baby girl, show me what you got.
You know, when I used to watch it, I always kind of wanted to be one of Honey Kitty's like friends that are always kind of with her.
Say you love me, but don't you ever break my heart. Intoxicate me with your ecstasy. It will never tear us apart. No, baby, take it easy. Honey flesh.
Yeah. Oh God, Honey, please. No. You wanted to go? I'll go.
Showing off the curves like a star looking groovy. Smelling even hotter than the chicks in the movies. You're the one guys call the honey. Come on, baby girl, show me what you got. Say you love me, but don't you know the wrong idea? Our love is only you want to see. Sorry, baby, sayonara. No, baby, take it easy. Honey flesh.
Honey, put your clothes on. Never. I like it this way. I shall be naked through all of our videos now. Please don't. We got work in here. I don't want to be dealing with the fact that you freaking. I don't want to deal with your freaking just you naked. I don't want to be dealing with your dangus around. Especially if we're doing something and you're freaking get a boner. That's no, I don't want it. No. Calm down and just I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you, man. I'm not gonna do that. But still, that really didn't feel that embarrassing. So I'm gonna go, Bugsy, and people, son, we're probably gonna make this a normal thing where me and Bugsy just talk about random shit, like kind of like how we do with Stuffling. But Sunday stuff, we're going to talk about, like, videos and stuff. But Bugsy wanted to talk about Argos and Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated because, that was a story that needed to be told. And, Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated was something that actually really was something that was really kind of good and kind of risky of what it was trying to do. And people give it slack. People, freaking, write it off because it's just another Scooby-Doo thing. But a Scooby-Doo thing that has some pretty dark themes in it. It may not be overt. It may not be overtly dark, or overly dark. I mean, but it's still pretty dark. And you thought that, and me and Bugsy thought, when we think about it, we think the binding of Isaac is freaking depressing. No, this shit that we have been the thing that we watched. When you think about it and you look at the characters' motives and everything, that's fucking dark. Even freaking Hot Dog Water gets shot at the end of it, but it really doesn't matter because everything gets turned back to normal. But she still gets fucking shot. They don't see it. They don't show it. They show it off screen. But she gets shot. She gets fucking shot. But, yeah. So, again, check out Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated on Netflix. You have no excuse. You have no excuse, bitches. Go for it. See you guys later. I'm gonna go in my room while Bugsy freaking pukes in discomfort. You're freaking... Oh, God. I'm done, guys. I'm out of here. I'm gonna have a hot date with my wastebasket. When I mean that, I'm gonna throw up in it. See you guys later. Peace.